Hello, I'm Noah, and this is Like You, a mindfulness podcast for kids. Today, we'll pretend to be wildflowers, and then learn that every flower grows differently. Before we start, I want to say a few things to the grown-ups. First, thanks for listening. I'm glad you're here. If you or your kids have been listening for a while, I'd love it if you would leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. It helps other listeners find us. Also, if you're ready to support the podcast directly, you can join our Patreon group and receive some special perks while helping to make this podcast possible. Find out more and join us at patreon.com/likeyoupodcast. Now, we're ready to start the podcast. So, find a place to listen where you feel comfortable and safe. This podcast is interactive, which means you can do more than listen. You can be a part of the podcast. You can speak out loud, answer my questions, and repeat affirmations. If you'd rather just say things quietly in your head, that's okay too. Let's start by breathing together. First, close your eyes and imagine a field full of wildflowers. There are flowers of all different colors: pink, blue, purple, yellow, orange, and every color of the rainbow. Imagine a soft breeze blowing through this field of wildflowers. Now we'll breathe like that soft breeze. Imagine as you breathe in and out that you can see the wildflowers swaying left and right. You can even sway side to side while you breathe, like a gentle breeze. Here we go. Take a long, soft breath in. 1, 2, 3. And out. 1, 2, 3. Once again, soft breath in. 1, 2, 3. And out. 1, 2, 3. Now sway to the right when you breathe in. 1, 2, 3. And sway to the left while you breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Now I'll stop counting and let you breathe slowly in and out while you sway side to side a few more times. And I'll do it too. Now, on the count of 3, say, I like me. 1, 2, 3. I like me. I like you too. You bring something special with you wherever you go. You're like a cool, refreshing breeze in a field of wildflowers. Your presence in the world is a gift to everyone you meet. Now, you can open your eyes if you want, or keep them closed if that helps you imagine, because we're going to continue thinking about that field of wildflowers. But now we will imagine that each of us is a flower in the field. Think about what kind of flower you would like to be, what color it is, what size and shape it is. Can you tell me what your flower looks like? Now, I know you're imagining that you are a colorful wildflower, but you are not alone. You are in a field of wildflowers. If everyone listening to this podcast is a wildflower in this field, that means you are surrounded by thousands of other flowers. Each flower is different and beautiful in its own way. Some flowers are smaller than you. Other flowers are bigger than you. Flowers grow at different speeds, and it's okay to be different than the other flowers. It's okay to look different than the other flowers. It's okay to grow slower or faster than the other flowers. That's what makes a field of wildflowers so wonderful. All the different sizes, shapes, and colors, all swaying along with each other. And while each flower is beautiful on its own, when we see all the flowers together, it's breathtaking, and it fills us with wonder. So picture yourself as a colorful flower in a field surrounded by other colorful flowers, and we'll imagine that it takes our breath away and fills us with wonder, like this. Wow. Can you try that? Wow. Let's do it again. Wow. Now a flower needs sunlight and water to grow. So while you're pretending to be a flower, imagine that the sun is shining on you. It feels warm and bright, and you are growing. Imagine yourself growing, growing, growing. But without water, sometimes the sun gets so hot that a flower starts to droop. Let yourself droop down like a thirsty flower. Droop, droop, droop. But here comes the rain. And the rain feels cool and refreshing. It's just what these thirsty flowers needed. Now you perk up and you stand up tall. And thanks to the sun and the water, you're growing again, taller and taller. Picture yourself growing, growing, growing. Now, as I sing you this song, you can continue to imagine yourself as part of a field of colorful wildflowers, and you're all growing together. I'm growing, with each new thing I'm knowing. I am growing, body, heart, and mind. I'm learning, each day the earth is turning, and I know a little more each time. I'm listening, the world around is whispering, and I learn so much from what I find. I'm growing, with each new thing I'm knowing. I am growing, body, heart, and mind. Just like that field of wildflowers we've been imagining, our world is full of so many people who are all beautiful in their own ways. Each person is just as unique as a wildflower. You may be taller or shorter than your friends. Some people are big and other people are small. You may have beautiful dark brown skin or just as beautiful light skin. You may have freckles on your face or all over. You may have dark skin with light patches of skin on some parts of your body. Whatever size, shape, or color you are beautiful just as you are. Every one of you is different, but standing together like a field of wildflowers, we are even more wonderful. To remind you how wonderful you are, let's say some affirmations. My friend Maya is back to join us.
It's me, Maya. Will you repeat these affirmations with me? Every day I will learn and grow. Every day I will learn and grow. I am beautiful inside and outside. I am beautiful inside and outside. I have people who love and respect me. I have people who love and respect me. I love people who are different than me. I love people who are different than me. There is beauty in our differences. There is beauty in our differences. There is no one better to be than myself. There is no one better to be than myself. The world needs someone like me. The world needs someone like me.
Thank you for those affirmations, Maya. Now let's smile and take a few slow, deep breaths as we wind down our time together. I can't wait to spend some time together again soon. Until next time, I like you, I'm proud of you, and I'm glad we are friends. Have a happy and peaceful day. Like You is written and produced by me, Noah Glenn. I also composed and performed the Like You theme music and the original song I'm Growing. The podcast cover art was illustrated by Mia Saine, who also read today's affirmations. Our episode art is created by Lindsey Glenn. To all the grown-ups listening, please consider supporting this podcast by visiting patreon.com/likeyoupodcast. You can join our Patreon group to contribute to the show and make more episodes possible. If you're unable to offer financial support, you can still show us some love by leaving a review on Apple Podcasts and by telling your friends about the show. You can find show notes on our website, likeyoupodcast.com, and you can send us voice memos, drawings, and pictures by emailing likeyoupod@gmail.com. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at LikeYouPod. Thanks for listening.